Mikey! I'm so sorry, my boy. Mikey! I'm so sorry. If you haven't already guessed, this video is about Tokyo Revengers. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Oh, another manga review. How original. Shut up. Shut up, alright? Original content coming soon. I hope. Alright, now this little segment right here is a non-spoiler review. This shit is amazing! Holy fuck! Now that that's over with, let's get into the spoilers.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Just kidding. When I started watching the anime, I'm gonna be honest here, I was like everyone else. Oh, this premise sounds interesting. If it weren't already done before, get out of here, you fucking erased fake! But boy, was I wrong. Instead of an erased fake, I got depression. So if you haven't even watched the anime, the story is basically about a guy who can, as in Erased, travel back in time to save a certain someone. To save this certain someone, he'll have to join a gang, the Tokyo Manji gang. The rest you're going to have to figure out by watching the anime, reading the manga, or sticking around in the video. I guess, if you're really that guy, but please just read it or watch it. Please, it's really worth your time. Because I read the entire published manga, which is 200-ish chapters in 2 days.
I beg your pardon?
Do you know how crazy that is for me? I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic. I don't even know how I did that. But since this guy, the protagonist, travels back in time, the story is mainly focused on middle schoolers, team from the ages of 14 to 16, who deal with gruesome, sad, and just heartbreaking events. And recently, a not even arc, more like new storyline has begun. Wait. Arc story, isn't that the same thing? Let's just pretend a storyline is something bigger than an arc, please. Thank you. Anyway, this new storyline, the way it was introduced, it made my heart shed a tear. It made my heart break. I just want this fucker to be happy, man. Why does fucked up shit always happen to him? Of course, this manga does have some weird aspects to it, which you honestly ignore because they just add to the hype. But afterwards, when you're thinking about the fucking hype moment, you realize, yeah, that's kind of weird. That was kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. For example, there are these characters, Hanma and Draken, and it's obvious from the start that they're strong, but they're 16. And yet they solo 100 fucking people! Yeah, that's, it's absurd. But hype as fuck, so I don't really mind. The last thing I'll say in this non-spoiler segment is that the dynamics other characters who are opposed to our main lead share are as natural as they come. Meaning that if the author had made the other characters the protagonists of the story, I'd easily like them as much as I like our current leads. Okay, maybe not easily, but you get my point. Anyway, in my opinion, this manga is an honest high 9 and even potential 10. All I'm waiting for is for it to nail the ending, which in my opinion, they could have already done, but that's for the spoiler part of the video, which starts now. So read the manga, you pleb, and come back to the video once you're done. Listen, man, although the characters of Tokyo Revengers are great, what the fuck is Kisaki Tetsuya? I see a lot of people simping over him and overall loving this guy as a character. He is a great character, but this is where it was kind of like, what the fuck? He killed Hina because she rejected his marriage, mind you, not to go out with him, marriage proposal. Mind you, as far as I know, they hadn't even spoken since prep school. I just kind of think his motivation is weak as hell. I don't know though, if I missed something while reading or you just flat out disagree with me, please let me know in the comments. I'm open to changing my mind about Kisaki. Now, let's talk about Mikey, shouldn't we? Why does he have to suffer so much, man? Listen, I love Mikey. I genuinely love this guy. But he is a walking L. He just keeps catching L's after L's after L's. And I genuinely thought after chapter 192, the most recent chapter where Takemichi returns to the future, that Mikey's suffering would finally have an end. But then Draken said, oh, Mikey? He's managing a restaurant overseas.
Wrong.
Oh no, you liar! After Takemichi found Mikey, I thought, yeah, okay, Mikey's going to have a change of heart and then the story is going to end. What? Hey yo, did Mikey just shoot Takemichi? Words cannot describe how shooketh I was. You remember when I said there was a perfect moment to end the series? This was it. The shock value was there, as well as the sadness that would commence if Takemichi were to die. I genuinely believe that if the series were to end there, of course it would be sad, but it would be more than a masterpiece. Then again, I do really want to see how the whole hold hands to move back in time works, and why it only works for Takemichi. But most importantly, I want to see best boy Mikey happy, man. Like, how does this even make sense? Mikey's brother dies because his friends were trying to get Mikey a birthday present, but broke into Mikey's brother's shop and killed him? His friend, who covered a lot for the actual guy who killed Mikey's brother, gets killed by the exact same guy who killed Mikey's brother. And then his sister also dies in his arms because of a wound to the head by Kisaki, which could have been avoided if he'd stuck with her, leading him to blame himself. Goddamn, it actually hurt reading that out loud. Listen, man, I'm just hopeful that this new storyline where the time leap is triggered by holding hands with Mikey helps Mikey, man. He just wants help. He doesn't want to be alone. Like, damn. I love Mikey so much. There's a lot of stuff I could talk about in a potential part 2, and I'm honestly willing to do that because I just love Tokyo Revengers, but I won't do that today. So have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Read Tokyo Revengers, you dumbass.